Hello, welcome back to Statistics and Mathematics YouTube channel. Today we are going to start our studies on categorical frequency distribution. In our previous video, we treated something on frequency distributions, and then we said that frequency distributions are organization of raw data sets in a form of classes and frequencies, right? And then we give a lot of insight on this frequency distribution in our last video. So if you haven't watched the video on introduction to frequency distributions, please kindly go back, take your time, and then watch the video on the frequency distribution, and then just come to this video and then start watching the categorical frequency distribution. This categorical frequency distribution is going to help you to understand how the nominal and the ordinal data set can be used to form a frequency distribution. So in this section, we are going to use examples for us to really understand what we meant about categorical frequency distribution. For example, we have 25 armed indicate where given a blood test to determine their blood types. The data set is, as we can see below, right? We have blood group A, blood group B, blood group B, blood group AB, blood group O, and then as many as you can see here. And this observation total is 25, right? Yes. And then the follow-up question is telling us to construct a frequency distribution for the data, including the classes, tally, frequency, and percentages, right? So this is what they want us to this is what they want to see on the frequency distribution, right? So we have to draw our table nicely like this. Here will be the class, here will be the tally, frequency, and the percentage as it was given to us. But as you can see here, the class here, the class can be equal to blood group, because here, or the blood type. So because here we are the data was collected depending on the blood types of the individual, right? So here the blood type can represent the classes. We have the blood group or blood type, we have the tally, frequency, and percentages, right? So we have this blood group A, O, B, and then AB. This is not just a logic, or this is not just a format that we can always follow. No, right? We have about 4 blood groups. We have blood group A, blood group O, blood group B, and a blood group AB, right? And this blood group A, O, B, and the AB has repeats itself in this data set, right? This raw data set. And then we are having about 25 raw data set, including this blood group or blood type that we have. So we just selected the distinct observation of the blood type from it, and then we had blood group A occurring, blood group B occurring, blood group O occurring, the blood group AB occurring, and then we use that one for the blood type, right? So that's the reason why we see the blood group A, B, O, and the AB, as we can see here. Blood group A, blood group O, blood group B, and the blood group AB, right? So we have to draw our tally, frequency, and calculate for our percentages as the question has instructed us. And then usually the tally and the frequency are having the same observation. Just like the frequency represents the number, that's the number of times it occurs, and then within the number of times it's okay, we use lines to represent the frequency, which is called the tally, right? So here we want to count the number of times A occurred in the data set, right? We take our time, and then we are going to use symbol to remove this number of times A occurred. We are using the mark symbol, right? So here we have 1A, that's 1, 2, we have 3, we have 4, and then we have 5. So here our A is giving us 5. So we go down to our frequency, and then we write our 5 here. Nicely, this just telling us that A occurred 5 times, and this will be our tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nicely, let's go and calculate how the number of time, count the number of time blood group O occurred. We are using another sign, that's the mark down sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's blood group O. Means you're having the blood group O occurred about 9 times, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So this is how the tally will be constructed. And then for the blood group B, we count it using, let's say, dot sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So B6, I think left with 1. Let's count it again. 1. So here is the last one. So you're having 7 observation for the B. So here you're having 7 observation for the B, and this will be our tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Right? So let's go to the top there. And then let's count for the AB. We have 1. AB, no AB here. No AB here. 2, 3, 4. We're having 4 observations for the AB. So when we come to our table, we have 4 observations. So here is what? 4. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So this is how this tally, the frequency and tally can be constructed. Right? So once you are done, you just have to add everything, because from the question we learned that it's 25 observations. So if you add everything here and it's not up to 25, means the counting is wrong. We have to go back and count it again, right? So fortunately for us, I'm very sure it will be right? So for this one, 5 plus 9 will give us 14, plus 17 will give us 21, plus 4 is what? 25. So that corresponds to the number of what? Participants. That's what the 25 that we have in the question. So all that you are going to do is to write our 25 here, 25, right? And then we have been asked to calculate for what? The percentages, right? So this is how you calculate for the percentage. The percentage is what? The frequency for the first type of what? Blood group divided by what? N times what? 100, right? So for this one, we are just going to take our first frequency. That will be F1. So here are going to have F1 divided by N times what? 100. And then F1, the frequency, the first frequency will have 5. So here will give us 5 divided by what? N. That's 25 times what? 100. Which will be equal to 25 can go into 100 4 times. Right? 4 times. So 4 times what? 4 times 5 will give us what? 20. Right? 20%. 20%. And then for the 9, right? So here will give us what? F2 divided by N times what? 100. So the second frequency, that will be F2. So here will give us 9 divided by 25 times what? 100. So this one too is going to give us, this will go into 100 how many times? 4. So 4 times 9 is surely going to give us 4 times 9 is surely going to give us what? 36. Right? For the O, we are going to have 36%. 36%. And then for the B, we are going to have F3 divided by N times 100. And then F3 is 7. So 7 divided by 25 times 100. And we are going to get, if you point this on the calculator, we are going to get, for the B, we are going to get 28%. 28%. And for the AB, we have 4 divided by 25 times 100, which will give us 16%, right? Point it on the calculator, we are going to get what? 16%. So this is how basically we are going to construct our frequency distribution table for this, right? And then they can ask you to present this to on what? Let's say a graph, right? Represent this on what? An histogram graph, right? We can do so. So in our next videos, we are going to also learn how we can also construct these things on what? Histogram, right? And then pie chart, right? So stay tuned. But for our next video currently, we are going to talk about what? The on group and the group frequency what? Distributions, right? Yes, but I promise you, you do graph section on the histogram and then the rest, right? Thank you for watching. This is Statistics and Mathematics Tutor channel. this video was helpful to you, kindly subscribe, like and share, and then leave your comment at the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.